What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl, Monique Nicole. I hear echo. It's your girl, Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you is new to my channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, right there. While you are at it, please hit that thumbs up button to like this video. It is an easy and free way to help support my channel as well as Nita the Diva. So y'all say what's up to my favorite diva in the building, Nita the Diva.
Hey y'all, the diva is here. Yes, ma'am. We can start now.
The girls have arrived.
Yes.
The girls have arrived. And baby, hold on, where my comment section at?
Yes.
Y'all,
Thank y'all. I know we changed the date, so I don't know if we're conflicting with anyone, but don't worry about it. Hashtag replay in the comments.
yes.
Let us know all your thoughts.
Sorry, y'all know we do this Thursday nights, but your girl has a little bit of a scheduling conflict mañana, so I had to do a little switcheroo, and my co-star was very gracious to accommodate my needs. So yes, we are here. Okay, we got 9 people already in the building. Yes, come on in. Like Tamika Dunn says, come on in, get comfortable, grab a little drink, kick up your feet. Yeah, I need me a drink, child. Baby, if only y'all knew. I need me a drink. Oh, so y'all come on in, come into the chat.
You say guys. Hello. Say hello. Thank you, Monique, for the screen. Shout out to you, baby.
Yes, our OG supporter who always comes through for us. Let me send this to some of the OG supporters because I know sometimes they actually depend on me sending it to them because, sometimes you don't get notifications or sometimes you just kind of like oversee it and it's an oversight. So if y'all just bear with me for a second. Oh, y'all hold up. So I just got a new phone.
You gotta do an update.
I did a little upgrade. All the apps, they stay on your phone, but you got to go back in, log in, do this, do that. So bear with me while I send a little linky link to some of our OGs. Let's see. Let me see. Let me send this to let's see, Inga, because I don't know where the hell she in. Wait, damn, what's Inga's Instagram?
I don't possibly could be doing something with Moochie. I know their schedule has been getting booked and busy. So
booked and busy over there. Oh, I know what it is.
I know. I feel like they go live almost every day.
Right.
I can't keep up.
Can't do it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, but
I be trying. I can't even watch the movies that they even talking about. But
yeah, yes, Monique Inga be in the streets.
She in the streets.
Let me see what Miss Kira.
She'll be here.
I'm sure as we keep talking, our OGs will come on in. Oh, let me send it to one of our OGs as well, who always supports us.
Y'all, do y'all want me to talk about the Monique and
Shannon Sharp
Club Shay? Y'all want to do a watch? No, we can't do a watch party. We absolutely cannot, because she ran her mouth like Cat Williams, and it was almost 3 hours, baby. And no,
it was long. I watched a good 45 minutes thus far. So I got to.
That's it. That's what I said. I got to watch it anyway. So I'm like, do I want to watch it with y'all and just speed it up? And I don't know, but I can't see doing no 3 hour live.
So far what I saw,
that's his territory.
But I would, I'm definitely interested in that lab, or if you do it yourself, I'll definitely support, because like I said, thus far it was a good few, and
I agree.
some things were revealed.
Child, I heard she told Tiffany Haddish up. I
Oh,
didn't.
word! Oh, I didn't get to that part yet, baby.
I
I
didn't
didn't get
get
to
to
that.
that part either. I mean, I caught like the tail end. So I caught like the last 45 minutes, like you said, but
Yeah,
I
me
ain't
too, Monique.
testing the end.
I can't watch 3 hours all at once. I got to kind of like break it up.
Okay. Maybe
I
a
gotta.
part one, part two. Hour and a half, hour and a half. Okay. Maybe. And then
Mm-hmm,
if I speed it up, then it won't be exactly an hour and a half.
yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we're just gonna get this party started. Hopefully, our OGs will come through later. If not, replay crew, please support us. Y'all know the drill. I think tonight, we're gonna start off with Love and Marriage DC. Well, shit. Do you want to get Potomac out the way first?
Okay.
That
All
our
right.
if people roll in later, they'll be able to chime in on the meat and potatoes. I
Let
just
me
had that.
fill up my notes. I only have a few. I have like 5 talking points.
Okay,
We're gonna
boom.
talk about Karen and Mia. So
Oh
Karen and Mia,
yeah, I saw that
yes.
clip.
Oh, you got the clip?
No, I saw the clip.
Oh, okay. So Karen and Mia meet up at this particular. I don't forget where they were, but Karen said, "Let's just get this out the way because I didn't understand your response to me about the whole um being the invite. You remember Karen said she said Mia said something about I don't do this and I don't do last minute invites and all this other stuff. And she
Yes.
was like, you should. So I mean, it was just like a little back and forth in the text
Yeah.
message. Then so when they get in front of each other, now Karen is back on the handshake
Yep.
because she feels like Miss Mia has done her wrong. Then they start going back and forth. Baby, when I tell you the way they was reading each other, Mia called her an old dog and she need to learn new tricks. I said, no,
Ooh.
Mia, you are the trick. She said it takes one to know one. I said, baby, they was going back and forth with that whole thing. So that whole thing was hilarious to me. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a cute episode, y'all. I'm not even going to uh I'm not even gonna hold you on that. I thought it was a cute episode, one of the better ones that we've gotten.
Mm.
So okay, so it was at the Happy Eddie event. There go Miss Kira.
Hey, Miss Caribou.
Okay, so
Yes,
let's
thank
go ahead. Since
you.
we're, since we're at the Happy Eddie event, let's go ahead and continue with the Happy Eddie event. Girl, they go to Marion, Maine. That is right off of Central Avenue in Capitol Heights, Maryland. Baby, I know it well. So um Candace continues like, do y'all think that this is by accident that every time Wendy holds an event that Candace can't come? This is like the second or third thing. Like she couldn't come to the Mother's Day.
No, that's Wendy, because that was Candace's event.
Okay. But I'm saying it feels like they are avoiding each other's events. And
Mm.
even though she had her excuse and she said she was going to film Hush, but I was just like, it's like two hit or miss with them. And it's just like, something is raising my antennas. But
Mm.
Chris does come to the event.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Gizzard says in her confessional that Chris has picked up some stress weight.
I saw
I
that.
don't know where she sees the weight because Chris does not look fat to me.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, first of all, Wendy looked very, very nice going to
Mm-hmm.
that event. You know, she's always put together, but baby, she looked really, really good. Looking like she's about to stunt on them hoes.
Mm-hmm.
However, I feel like the event was a flop
Uh-oh.
because the facility decided at the last minute not to roll cannabis, weed, but oregano. I'm
What?
like, what? Yes. And so, girl, it's like Dwight, a fashion show with no fashions. How dreadful.
How dreadful! How dreadful! Oh.
they were good sports about it, but I wouldn't be mad that in future conversations that the people will be talking about how it wasn't no weed there.
That is kind of crazy.
Right, talking about we practicing rolling up oregano. Girl, if you don't get the hell up off, absolutely not. I would have had some words with that lady. I'm like, she talking about we don't want to scare nobody. Hello? Or anyway, so that's that.
Mm,
So NECA actually extended an olive branch to Wendy
I saw that. I
after
saw.
Wendy extended the olive branch of having her come to the event, and she came.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I believe that NECA was doing fine, right?
Yes.
It is legal. It's legal. I can go in there and buy it. It's legal. Now, on camera, I don't know. The Beverly Hills girls do it. I mean, if it's legal, then why not? I don't know. I don't get it. But um, I feel like NECA came correct. She did come correct to Wendy, saying that you said that we skipped a couple of scenes. I mean, a couple of steps, and so she wanted to make sure, just invite her to have a conversation or even come to this unpacking event. Now,
Right.
baby, when I tell you I was pissed about that unpacking event because I'm sitting up here like, bitch, if you don't hire a professional to do that, like, what
Mm,
are you doing sitting on wedding gifts from 2 years, but you so extra rich and you got houses in every continent on the earth? Like, what? Girl,
weird.
Neka, get out of here with that.
Interesting.
Now, the one thing, Lebe does make an appearance after everybody been talking about her for
Who?
11 episodes. Lebe, the person that,
Oh,
yes, she does come on the show. So she is on the show. She is in the scene with NECA. And from what I gather, I'm not going to go play by play,
mhm.
but her and Wendy aren't cool. So,
Right. They're not cool anymore.
right, they're not cool anymore. And then the kicker of it is the Mia and Gordon conversation of it all. This marriage, divorce, arrangement that
Ooh, I feel like,
Gordon wants
uh-huh.
an arrangement. He was like, we could just have something that's mutually beneficial. I said, Gordon, say you desperate without saying you desperate. Child, because Mia has totally checked out of the marriage, baby. The
100%.
money has dried up, and so has the vagina and the
Mm,
pretty woman on your arm. Okay. So that's that, y'all. Those are my points on Real Housewives of Potomac. Monique didn't watch it, so I just wanted to give you a
but you
little.
know what? I saw a lot of the clips that you mentioned.
Mhm.
So I think you did a pretty fair analysis of what happened. Pretty
Yes.
spot on.
Oh, wait,
Um,
y'all. Wait. Karen let the cat out the bag about her dating a rapper and sleeping with a married man. Me was
Mia,
like, first of all, he's not a rapper. I said, bitch,
bitch, the technicalities and the semantics, please.
girl, Mia is the key to me. I know she lies like a
She
fucking
does.
rug. She lies. But baby, when I tell you she's good TV,
She's
she's
entertaining.
funny.
I
She's
agree. She
funny
is
to me.
entertaining. Yes, ma'am.
She's funny to me. Yeah, she is looking for her next bag, baby. And listen,
But I will say, let me give Mia a little bit of credit in regards to the conversation she had with Gordon, because honestly, I underestimated her in the sense of I thought she would be the type of woman that would jump at the opportunity to have an arrangement, especially with Gordon. Like, nigga, you basically saying I could do me and you still gonna take care of me. Like, I thought she would be like, oh yeah, turn up, let's do that. But
obviously she knows the bank account is not bank accounting. Like he can't take care of
oh,
her. he can't take care of her. She's mad.
I
All she's
see.
talking about, she can't have a nanny. I'm like, bitch, you don't work. Then what the hell you need a nanny for? And then all her kids look school age.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe she need a nanny because she want to run the streets. So I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that bank account, like she's talking about, nah. Like she's looking at him like, no, you cannot give me what I want.
Right.
So an arrangement is not gonna work for me. Like I'm not trying to be cleaning up your soiled ass pampers. That's where he about to be next.
Nita.
That's where he about to be next. No, I won't be your nurse. Sorry.
You're not in nurse. You'll stay at home nurse.
I'm
Oh,
not
that
gonna
was
be.
funny. Okay, well, we can gladly, gladly move on to the next thing. Because Potomac this season has probably been their worst season.
Oh yeah, can y'all rate it real quick before we move on so she can get her
Is it
25.
even worth a rating?
It wasn't me. It was cute to me. Like they was reading down. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay, girl.
Oh, okay. A 4.
Monique Johnson gonna say a 2 or a -0.
A -0.
3. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And let me not be a hater. Like this is their what season are we on, Nita, with Potomac? 6, 7,
8.
8?
Mhm. No.
They had a good run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, this is usually when they lull.
uh-huh.
All of the housewives kind of get into this rhythm and they gotta figure out how to rejuvenate and revive it.
Yep, exactly. So, I'm not gonna be a hater. Yes, this season is lackluster, but I will say Potomac has had a good run, and I will definitely give them credit for consistency for many years. They had a good run. Shut up, Monique. Now, I'm not saying I'm giving up. As Andy
Right.
Cohen and Bravo likes to say, I'm just putting them on pause right now.
And they usually peak in season 6. Like season 6 is like usually that must see TV. And
Yep.
yes, it
So
was.
they had a good run. I'm not giving up, but I'm putting them on pause. But let's move on over to Love and Beverage DC, which I thoroughly enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I really like DC. I've liked DC since season 1, but I think I liked it even more season 2. And I think they're doing a really good job. I thought
Me
this was
too.
yeah, good.
I'm really mad that they kind of lost their momentum with the
Yes.
whole hiatus because of the way the pacing and the way the story is progressing.
Ma'am.
Baby, this is what we want to see. This is the
Yep.
stuff we want to see. And I fear that Carlos or Own or whomever you put the
Mhm.
blame on has lost a lot of momentum and they're working overtime to try to get the momentum back up. So
I agree, girl. I
I
think
like it. I like it.
I really like DC, and I wish they just did not go on that long break because
Right.
I don't know really what to say. Now, y'all know I like to try and go in order. Um okay, I think this was first. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um I think this was first, right?
Yeah, it's one of the first things.
One of the first things. So we got
I mean,
Ashley.
we had the conversation with Arena, the ending of the conversation with Arena and
Okay. Okay, I don't have a picture of that.
Ashley.
So yes, y'all. Um
It looked like they came to a resolve. Oh, go
yep.
ahead. I'm gonna let you. No, no, no. You take it over.
Yep. So we picked up where we left off, episode 1, and it's the wrap up of the conversation with Arena and Ashley. And it's kind of a weird. This is one thing I hate about reality TV. and especially with the long break, as Nita stated earlier, is like the shit is stale because now us viewers who keep up with them on
Yeah.
social, we know that Ashley and Arena are no longer friends. So it made the scene very sad for me because on one hand, I was so happy to be able to witness good conflict resolution skills between two black women. I really like that. I like that they valued their friendship and they verbally stated that to each other. They weren't afraid to share that emotion. And they both seemingly was like, you know what, let's just put it water under the bridge and let's move on. So I was very hopeful and I was very happy to see that. And it
Right.
really sucks to know that in real time, they're no longer friends. So it's very upsetting,
Exactly.
especially later on when we saw the scene with Ashley, Arena, Jamie, little Jamie, and Quick. It just sucks because they really did have this close friendship, almost like family, you know what I mean? And Quick was almost like a mentor or uncle to little J. It just sucks that they don't have that anymore. So again, y'all, it was a
Yeah.
bittersweet scene for me.
Yeah.
Um,
With that, I will say I'm not afraid of spoilers. So
mhm.
it doesn't bother me because I still need to see how it plays out. So
Right.
that's why I always be like, when people like, oh, you spoiled it, you spoiled, girl, you still gotta see how it play out.
Exactly
So
how it unfolded. Yeah, I agree.
so we can see the
Yeah,
the beginnings
of the
of,
end.
yeah.
Sadly, the beginnings of the end, my friend.
Not if we see it. Oh God.
That's
You're
what
right. We don't know with them. See, they done lost the viewers' trust.
the way they
Carlos,
be
D.
construing.
King, will we see it though?
Yeah, we'll see it. I think we will see it. The downfall of their relationship. Now, the next clip, y'all. I like winter, y'all. I like winter. But somebody please tell me what the hell did she have on her head, y'all? Who who told her to put on this platinum blonde
Honey,
wig looking like Stormy from what's the movie?
Storm, X
Warm
Men,
from
X Men.
X-Men. Who told her to put on this little 27 piece? Like who? Who? I'm gonna call her Storm.
A hot mess. I know everybody has the gym wig that you want to slap
That ain't
on.
it.
That
That
ain't
you
it,
slapped.
baby.
That is not it.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't be caught dead in something like that.
A
And
little
she
shaky go right. That's what I'm saying.
a
You got
little
that little gym wig, baby. I think we all have it, but honey,
she grabbed the wrong way.
not on national TV. We not doing it.
Exactly, Nita. To add insult to injury, you put that on national television. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, she really looked in the mirror and was like, okay, this is good to go. What?
Mm-mm.
And she's so beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. Like, she know better. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking, y'all. She should know better. But
But
anyway, y'all.
I feel like they always go for that. For some reason, I swear, I feel like the housewives go for a stupid looking wig. Remember Nene in that tinsel,
Oh,
that little baby? I feel like they
yeah.
do it to get you to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't talking about, you ain't relevant. So maybe that's what that was. I don't know. I don't know.
It's something and it's weird to me, y'all. So let me stop roasting her. Let me stop roasting her. So we see Joy and wow, what the girl's name? Winter. We see
Winter.
Joy. I almost called her Storm again. We see Joy. Yeah, we see Joy and Winter meeting up at the gym, having a little gym session,
Hmm.
which is what I need to be doing. But yeah, gym session with the girlies. And, at the end of their workout, of course, they have a little catch up session. And Joy decides to, update blah. Winter on what took place at Ashley's Christmas Eve party. That's supposed to be a joyous occasion. And y'all acted like some Negroes up in that house. So she had to her girl. And Winter was like, girl, join the club. I've been kicked out. I've been kicked out left and right. So join the club, girl. Come on in. And I will say I can tell that Winter used some restraint. She didn't go in. She didn't really chat and say too much, which was cool. I think she's just wanting to take it easy and not, rock the boat too much with her and Ashley because they have a very tumultuous relationship, at least at this
Very delicate.
very delicate. So I think she played it very delicately. She didn't really say too much. She didn't really take too many jabs or shots. So I thought that was very good decision because we know what Ashley gives.
I read that very different.
And they've been doing this. Oh, you read that differently. Tell me, enlighten me.
Well, it's not differently on Winter's part. Like I feel like you're right about how she did it. However, I feel like Joy was on some the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So like that whole bonding thing and all this other stuff. So it's Joy. Joy, I get the side eye on her. You need to keep your good eye on her because she's a wish-washy type of. And I didn't watch Ready to Love, but I heard some things about her, and yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing
really?
it. I'm seeing the things that I've read about her being a mean girl, being, whatever. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. Just I think Winter handled it correctly, but I didn't like how Joy handled it. Because you remember last week I told you I thought it was Joy. Like now, all of a sudden, now I guess the cat is out the bag. So now she's telling Winter about her and Clifton being married. And I'm just like,
yeah.
So was it a fucking secret or not?
It was a secret.
I mean, it was. I mean, I guess it's not no more.
It was a secret. It was a secret.
Like she's like giving it out real flippantly. She's like vomiting. Like even when she did it with Ashley, like I said, I feel like the buck starts with her. Like you shouldn't even have told her that. Why? For what?
I think she felt like Ashley were becoming real friends. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have said it if it was that big of a secret. So I agree with you on that. Like, yeah, she has to take some ownership that she did reveal that. But I also feel like I can't get mad at her because she trusted somebody. Like you trusted Ashley, and Ashley gave Joy her word that she wouldn't say anything. So to me, Ashley is still more at fault than Joy is because you basically lied to someone and betrayed their trust on national television. Why am I frozen? On national television. So, I see what you're saying, but Ashley, also made a big mistake. Okay, so let's move on from that.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Trust somebody that you don't know like that. So
I don't know, y'all.
She definitely needs to grow up. I'm telling you, and I like Ashley. I like her. Don't just because I have these critiques about her, don't mean that I don't think she's great for TV. Like I'm telling you, if Ashley was not there, I don't know what they're gonna do because she is the comedic relief. She is the person to talk about. She is the what do they call it? What do they call it? What does Carlos the
breakout star?
The multiplier. He called it some kind of multiplier or something like that. But baby, if Ashley and Quick weren't here, who we gonna be talking about?
Yeah,
because Quick is similar, very similar to Ashley. Like he steps in it Like we'll talk about it. We're gonna talk about how emotional he got and how I was just like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, quick?" Because I didn't like. Oh well, let's not jump the shark. Let's go keep on
And
going.
we almost there because this episode didn't really give much, um, except for the main talking points. To be frank, not that it was a bad episode, but
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
I
she
don't really
was
know what
wrong. I'm not saying that she wasn't wrong, but I just felt like let's start at the beginning. I'm always a let's start at the beginning person. So
I don't remember what this scene
this
was. Is
was
this
actually Ashley
is it about
calling
little Johnny?
Arena
Okay,
because of
yes.
her the very first slide that you put up there. You said
Mhm.
her assistant came and was like, "This is what's all going on social
Social
media,"
media, little
and she's like, "Oh
Jamie. So
my god!"
let's address the elephant in the room because again, that was the meat and potatoes of the episode. I don't care about Winter being in the studio, but I will
Right.
say this. Let me actually touch on that. I lied. Um, I like how real Winter's sister was with her about her dating history and the fact that she loves to be in love and that she has a reputation of moving too fast and rushing. And I think there's no one answer why women do that. Um, there's 50 11 reasons why, but I think every woman has a friend that is like that, who's the hopeless romantic, who loves to be in love, who rushes things, who goes super fast, so I just hope that has learned her lesson. We know that she and that same guy she was dating on the show, they are no longer dating.
Right.
And according to Winter, he was allegedly, I guess, texting and entertaining other women during the same time. So he was being a two-timing loser towards her. So I just think that Winter should take some time to herself to self reflect, to take accountability, maybe speak to a therapist so she can get to the root of why she's continuing this pattern. And when it comes to men, because I do feel like, you know, it's unfair, but because you are a mother with children, you have to be a little bit more cognizant of when it comes to dating and bringing people into your life and bringing kids into your family's life. And so I would hate to see her continue that cycle, especially if it ends up affecting her family, in a negative way.
Yeah.
The
For
same way
me,
she married that guy from season one that was a crook.
disaster. For me, I feel like she moves way too fast.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we're 4 months in, I feel like we should not be exclusive. We should still be getting to know each other. And if he is a two timing whatever, I don't feel like did y'all have the conversation? Like I feel like she rushed the whole "I love you" conversation to try to make them feel like they're exclusive. And I feel like he was trying to get to know her. And I feel like she needs to be getting to know other men out there.
Yes.
I really don't. I feel like women tend to rush in, and then especially if you're not having sex. And I am a component. I'm a proponent of not having sex because once you start to have sex, you get attached to them. So I
Attach and it clouds your judgment.
yes, yes. So the fact that she want to be celibate, fine, but now it feels like she's like saying that he's like this, and that, and I'm just like, no, I'm like, we're getting to know each other, and I feel like let it just be what it is instead of trying to
Right.
rush into something. And I mean, that's just my perspective, but
No,
yeah,
I agree with you, girl. We on the same page, sis.
yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely agree. Yeah, and I feel like he's not. I don't give a shit what he said. I don't think he's too fond of the celibacy thing. Like I don't think.
Mm-mm.
I
No,
wasn't buying what he was saying.
ain't
So
no ain't no niggas too fond of celibacy. Yeah,
exactly. So let's get into the meat and the potatoes of the episode. This was a great scene. It was real. It was raw. What am I talking about? I am talking about the sit down with DJ Quick, Ashley, Arena, Big Jamie, Little Jamie. So y'all, let's rewind. Last season, part A of this season, however you want to say it, previously on Love and Marriage DC, um, DJ Quicksilva made a comment while having a conversation with Ashley. They were talking about little Jamie, and he made a comment basically insinuating, and I think he actually said it, that little Jamie was a bad kid, or he was basically comparing little Jamie to his son, which I thought was not fair because the ages are different. But I mean, I get it. But he said the whole bad kid type of comment. Now, of course, they're watching the episode, and little Jamie sees the episode and catches wind of Quick's comment. Like a lot of people do in today's time, no matter how old they are, in today's time, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. They go on social media, and they vent and they talk and they air their dirty laundry and they do all that. So, like someone, especially of his age, especially went to Instagram and started talking cash money ish about Quick,
right.
putting him on blast, saying all types of stuff about him. I can't remember the specifics. Nita, if you can, definitely say it, but I can't remember. But he was talking crap about Quick and was taking like direct shots at him. Very direct shots. Nothing
Yeah,
was subdued. It was very direct.
yeah.
Um, so
And
now,
I felt justified,
hmm,
honestly, because for me, I'm just gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna turn back over to you. I felt justified because Quick and Ashley were in a scene on national TV talking about this boy and being able to say what they wanted to say about him.
mm-hmm,
We flip it over to Jamie. This is
mm-hmm,
his response. Maybe they didn't catch, well, they did capture it on TV because Alicia or the girl, whoever, came and told Ashley what was happening in real time. He went and he addressed his feelings in real time on social media. So everybody who saw the scene that he just saw, so now he's responding to it. And I feel like everybody has a right to respond however publicly that they want to do it. Like, why Quick think he could say with the cameras there, say that ish about him, and then think that social media is wrong? I mean,
okay.
I don't know.
I didn't think about it like that, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
he
almost the
was
same.
hurt. He was hurt.
He was definitely hurt. It was almost the same analogy as if you disrespect me in public, I want a
Public
public apology.
apology. Yes.
So you're saying it was kind of like an eye for an eye type thing.
Hmm.
I see your point. Um, I don't know if that's. I mean, I still don't think that's the best way to handle it because I'm really about conflict resolution skills. But from an emotional standpoint, I get it
Hmm.
because we've all been emotional, we've all been upset, we've all been angry, we've all wanted to clap back. So we're human. So
I
it
feel
is
like he was attacking his character, and you know,
in
it,
that scene.
yeah.
Um, yeah. It's a little complicated, but I hear you
It's
though.
it's not complicated. It's just nuanced.
Okay.
Now, do I feel like Quick does have his best interest, and he wants him to be a better person? Like, I feel like he's mentored him. He's did
Yep.
the things to show that, but in that light, it didn't feel like that.
Feel like it. I
That
could get.
light,
I could
he was
agree.
talking about him in that light. It felt like he was trying to make himself and his parenting feel better. Like he's trying to parent his son better. Like his son is better. Um, his
I agree,
words,
Nita. You're right.
his words, not
Not
that,
yours.
he was a bad kid and he don't want
Yeah.
his son to follow down the same path. And
Mhm.
who knows whether your son will or will not, because at the end of the day, children have free will. And as they grow into adulthood, they have free will. So you never know, the intention can be whatever it is. And trust me, I know I've raised people from childhood to adulthood and totally not what I thought it was going to be. But
Right.
it's just like it's a crapshoot. But I mean, I just felt like that conversation, the way he came in very defensive. He was screaming, cussing. Uh, Girl, no, absolutely not. Absolutely, that's not how you handle that.
So I'm gonna address that in a second because you're right. He did get very emotional.
Yeah,
Quick was wrong trying to compare, and that's a trigger for me because I felt like even though it wasn't intentional, I feel like I experienced that as a kid. I think it's very dangerous when you start comparing kids and letting it be known that you're comparing kids. Like it can be very damaging to a child. So I don't think Quick took that into consideration. I am happy that Ashley stepped up and said, "Hey, I checked him because when I'm tapping into my younger self, I
yeah,
know what that shit feels like, and it doesn't feel good." So she's like,
right,
"I did check him, and I told him he was wrong for making that comment. He should have said maybe bad behavior or just not appropriate behavior. There's different
right.
words he
Bad
could have
decision.
said." Yes, but I'm glad Ashley spoke up and said that. Um, I agree with Nita. I agree with you guys in the comments. I do think Quick was very emotional. Um, doesn't an angry, which anger is an emotion. People think emotion just means crying. No, anger is an emotion, and I'm not gonna invalidate his feelings. I just think he could have expressed them differently. But we've all I'd be a hypocrite right now if I judge him because we've all been in situations where we get passionate and we get intense or we get loud, and I think he just let his emotions get the best of him. Now, yes, you can say, well, he's the mentor, he's the elder, he's the older one. You're right. His temperament should have been better in that conversation. I expected little Jamie to blow up, but Quick blew up first. So
Did
I
you
was
hear how he was talking? He was like, "I'm not gonna be. Stop cussing at me. Why are you cussing at me? We're
yes,
here to have a conversation." That's how
right.
you knew that, like even his first. And I think him and Ashley does that a lot. Like they'll take shots. So when he first came in here, he was like, You got my number. You didn't have to go to social media. I thought that was corny. And grown men don't act like that. Like they take shots and then want us to think that you didn't mean nothing by the
I
shots that you're
mean, I
taking. You're calling me, or you're calling the actions corny. He's calling the, I guess, the actions
I mean,
corny.
I'm not mad at Quick for saying that because he has a right to feel like I mean, there is some truth to what he's saying. Again, 10 things can be true at the same time. But I'm not mad at Quick for saying, "Yo, bro, like you could have hit me up. Like you put me on blast and was mad disrespectful on social media. Like we're not gonna act like Quick doesn't have a right to feel away. Like
He
Jamie
could
did,
say that, but I think
he
him
did go in
as
on him
being an
on
older
something.
adult, he could have acknowledged why little Jamie did that.
Yeah.
That I had to see you like blasting my character on. I thought you liked me, but you're sitting up here calling me a bad kid and saying all these things on national TV, and he's never said nothing about him. And so I feel like he could have came in there a little bit more humble, a little
I
less
agree.
ego, and he could have just said, "I messed up. I used the wrong words. I didn't mean it like that." Like I don't know how you clean it up. I don't know how you clean it up, but at the end of the day, I just want to, like, people gotta take a beat before they say things, before they, whatever. And like I said, I can see if you was under the influence or you was this and you was that, whatever. No, that
I
wasn't the
agree.
case.
I feel like the way Quick came up in that house and started that conversation with Lil Jamie, you would have thought the shit happened the day prior. Cause I like the way his energy, he was still so like you can tell obviously he's still holding on to it, but I was like, nigga, did this shit happen yesterday? Like he was very, but again, like I said, I see it from different angles. So I think little
Yeah, and
Jamie's
I see all the angles. I
yeah,
see all the angles. I can see, but I can't see Quick being that mad just because he responded on social media. Because it's not like he wasn't responding to what you said. So if we start at the beginning of the story, that's just me. I'm
well, we
starting
have
at
to
the
understand
beginning.
it's very different. Okay. It's very different if little Jamie took to social media and expressed himself. If he took the time to say, damn, this shit hurts. I don't like that. You supposed to be my mentor. It would be so different if he did that. But he went on social media and put them on blast and said derogatory things about him. That's different. He said derogatory things about Quick. He didn't just express himself and say, yo, that was whack. That hurt my feelings. You supposed to be my uncle. You supposed to be a mentor. How
What
you gonna put me on
did
blast?
he say? I'm sorry.
I can't remember verbatim, but he was talking shit and he posted Quick's picture and put arrows and did like he was trolling. Like he was
Look, look. He get it honest because Big Jamie did the same thing to Color Me Pink.
right. So he must get it from his daddy.
This
He
week.
was trolling Quick. That's what I'm saying. It was still immature. That's what I'm saying. I don't think any of them are just like perfect in the situation. But
Yeah,
like I
I'm
said,
not saying no.
I see it from different angles. But I can commend little Jamie on really maintaining his calmness
It's cool. Yes,
throughout the
apologizing,
conversation. Mm-hmm.
dapping it up,
Yep.
not getting emotional, not doing all that. So we got to give him some credit on some level.
Definitely. Definitely give him credit. Whatever he's doing, it's working. And
Yeah.
I really pray and hope that he's on a more positive journey because I really have a soft spot for little Jamie. I really do. I think he's been through a lot. I think Big Jamie really messed him up with his parenting style and him being a cop and him being the enforcer and him being I think Big Jamie really has played a big part in the downfall of little Jamie or the not even the downfall, the hardships that little Jamie had to endure throughout his life
Girl,
and
be careful. He gonna be trolling you on Twitter
maybe,
tomorrow.
hey baby, I need troll me. Troll me, put me up on the shade room, get me lit, get me crunk, get me viral, turn up. I'm with it. Come for me. No, it's all love though. But I got a comment
Yeah,
in.
and I feel like when people can't understand someone's commentary, like if you're on a reality show and you think people cannot give their commentary and you just like get up in arms over someone's commentary, and that's essentially Big Jamie did the same thing that Little Jamie did. So I mean, if that's the way he parented him and that's the way he taught him, then that's what he gonna do. But
Yeah, but Jamie, you're right, Nita. You're right. Like, come on. Like, I don't even want to get into Big Jamie because it's gonna bring me back to that first season where he remember when he really got
right,
under
and
my
I
skin.
was trying to like him this season. This
Remember he was really how much he got
Yes,
under our skin that first
yes,
season. Like
yes.
we used to go in on him.
Right. And
He
he's been doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I
repost.
ain't got nothing bad to say about him, but
Didn't he repost your post on Twitter or something? He
he
reposted something.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
really good.
but anyway, y'all, I think we're gonna see a lot more of their dynamics as far as Big Jamie, Little Jamie. But I want the best for Little Jamie. I think he has potential. He's still young, still has his whole life ahead of him. I want him to continue therapy. I think he needs I definitely think he's depressed. I think he has low self-esteem. I think he's insecure. Um And I say that with no judgment because I have some of those issues as well. But I'm on a path to healing. I don't know where he's at in his journey. So
Right.
I pray that he gets there. And
Yeah.
again, it was bittersweet because they no longer have this dynamic anymore with the Silvas and the Tylers. So it's bittersweet. Um, that's all I got for DC, y'all. Let's rate the episode.
That's all
Huh.
you got? You don't got
What
the
else I'm missing,
thruple?
Chef?
The name of the episode is called
Oh,
Thruple.
let's get into. I don't think I have no pictures, but we can talk about it freely, honey.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Miss Carmen.
It's
No,
common.
it's like no.
Now
Here
we
you go.
sound, now we sound like Mama Joyce from Atlanta. Common. That's the girl's name for real, Carmen.
That's her
So
name.
Carmen was a contestant on Ready to Love with Joy and Big Cliff
Hmm.
and Big Clifford, the big red dog. And they have developed a very interesting relationship
To say
with
the
the,
least.
to say the least. They are the three musketeers. They are like a little threesome, pun intended. And their relationship is non-conventional, and it definitely raises eyebrows. Of course, there's always controversy about can can men and women be friends and be platonic without anything? Can they be friends? Da, 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 da. We already have that debate
Right.
going on within pop
Mhm.
culture, social media, whatever, black community, whatever you want to call it. We be having that conversation all the time. And so, of course, their situation is very non-conventional and it raises eyebrows. And a lot of people feel like, damn, Joy, one, you're very close with her and you're very comfortable with her having one-on-one time with your husband and being close and making videos and touching his beard and being very touchy-feely and being very close. And there's a lot of little contributing factors to it that would make one raise their eyebrows and do a little
Right.
double take. What are your thoughts on their interesting friendship, Nita?
Right. For me, a lot of things can be true at one time, what we always say. For me, I'm
Mm-hmm.
wondering, is this a storyline? Because
Oh,
it already their whole hiding the wedding or
oh,
their marriage was blown up. So now we
ooh,
get
sounds.
we get this throuple situation.
Mm-hmm.
One, is it a storyline? Two, I don't know if I feel that Joy is that comfortable with it. But
You don't think so?
three, no. I mean, I feel like that's what's coming out her mouth. However, comma, I feel like there's gonna be some drama underway because she she hasn't seen the interaction between Clifton
Oh,
and
I see what you're saying. She hasn't seen it play back.
she didn't see it. So I feel like boundaries were crossed. Clifton is at fault. I'm not gonna blame Carmen because the relationship that they started on, they were pursuing each other. She was pursuing him,
Yep.
and they have gotten friendly in that manner, and Clifton chose
Hmm.
Joy.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's Clifton's choice to make sure he enforced the boundary.
Yes, ma'am.
Period. And I just think it's inappropriate, and I wouldn't be surprised if something is kicking off, but I still think it might be attached to a storyline to have something interesting to talk about.
That's interesting that you say that. I don't put much past people nowadays,
Exactly. That part.
So you could be right, or they could just have a weird ass relationship. They wouldn't be the first.
Right,
You
because it started off weird, like this whole dating show where they have to date multiple people, and then the person that was y'all on the same foot, and Clifton got to choose which one he wanted. Like,
Yeah.
no, what are you talking about? This is foolishness. You better find another PR agent. She's not the only PR agent in the DMV area. Get someone else to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you're gonna be sitting, and then as Joy, I'm sitting up there watching that conversation that they are having, and it's
Mhm.
like she's putting me down, talking about I can't do something for my bitch. What? No, absolutely not. Mm-mm. Or or Joy could just be super secure in her marriage. What do you think? Is she that secure in that marriage? I mean, something to think about. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out why she trusts old girls so much.
Exactly. Exactly.
Child, all right, let me speed up because we about done. I'm getting a little sleepy. What y'all rate? So I see 8, 7, 8, 7.5. What did Monique
Now I
say?
don't care.
I don't care. Monique Johnson, you are really funny.
I like new storylines, and it's interesting, and I want to see it play out. So
I want
I
to
do.
see this
I
shit. I
do.
want to see this alleged thruple.
I do care. So
But because
at
I'm
least it's
intrigued,
something new. At least
something
we ain't
new.
talking about a divorce for 3 years. At least we ain't
Ooh,
talking about shit for over and over and over and over again. So
repeated storylines.
exactly, like I'm here for the new storyline. I want to see how it play out. Not a three,
Three.
girl. 8 outs.
It was not a
I gave it
three.
an 8. I gave it an 8.
I'll give it a
Me,
7.
me and LSW gave it an 8.
I'll give it a 7.
Okay, you give it
I
7.
will give it a 7. All right, y'all. We are rotating to
Married to Medicine is up
Married
there, so you can pull it up
Medicine.
and give me a refill.
Baby. She was in, I mean, honestly, this is another show episode where the episode really revolved around 2 or 3 things. And everything kind of intertwined together. So the cast is on their cast trip. The 10th year anniversary, and these people go to Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. Now, Hilton Head is nice. It is a nice little getaway, a nice little quick little weekend trim, yang, 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 all that. But we know for the 10th anniversary of this show being on Bravo, them mother truckers, them doctors should have went somewhere else, international. Now, if y'all don't remember, I think last week I spilled some tea and informed y'all that the reason, shout out to Funky Daniva, but the reason why the cash trip was in Hilton Head Island was because production, the network, however, they went over their budget and ran out of money. There was no money left. They were scraping coins together, and this is what they were able to come up with. So normally they would have went to somewhere lavish, somewhere probably out of the country. Hell,
Right.
Jamaica, Puerto Rico. I mean, Puerto Rico's not, but you know what I'm saying. DR, so well, DR. Let me stop. But yeah, y'all, they would have went somewhere like that at least. And the fact that they didn't, the fact that production, the powers that be, whoever ran out of money and went over their budget and ran out of money is really telling. And I feel a certain way. That you guys basically fired 2 or 3 people to make room for Phaedra. And she
Yeah.
hasn't really contributed much to this.
Exactly.
This
Nothing.
is not old Phaedra Parks. I just feel like we're never gonna get the old Phaedra Parks back. Yes, there's still some parts of her that are still the same, but I feel like Phaedra was way more open, way more vulnerable on Atlanta Housewives, and now she has this wall up, and she's really good at doing the things that she does and getting away with the things that she does, and just child, yeah. She's good at playing the background character now. She's good at just giving little commentary. She's good at being a confessional superstar. So she's getting by basically.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Not to mention wasting money on Dr. Alicia.
uh, hey Moochie. Yeah, I mean, production, they ain't really playing their phase. Y'all niggas, y'all want to get paid this check, or y'all want to go on a vacation that y'all can low key afford yourselves? Like, I don't know who to blame.
I believe
I
it
don't
was
know if you blame
that
production.
Heavenly set up to come to us with the bullshit.
I don't know if
Get
production to
paid.
blame or
Get
if the
paid. She
talent.
gonna be worth it. She gonna be worth it. She gonna bring the RHOA fans, all her fans over here, and the eyeballs over here, and she gonna do it. She gonna like. I felt like she probably over delivered the results that she thought that Phaedra was gonna do, and mm-mm. I don't
But
know why
anyway,
everybody
that was
is
some
like
behind the
is up
scenes.
in arms and love Phaedra. Like I don't understand her fan base. I mean, yeah, she look good, not her face, but her body, she does look good.
Um,
I'm sorry saying no. I mean, this she all right.
I mean, I think she's a pretty woman. But we're gonna leave that one alone. So let's get into the episode. I wanted to give y'all some background tea because I know a lot of us were like, WTF, they're going to Hilton Head for their 10-year anniversary. Like, pathetic. Pathetic. So let's see what we shaking with. So y'all know how Bravo does it. They show everybody getting together, preparing for the trip, and this is everyone's arrival. Because I'm sure they're gonna have the charter bus pick them up from one location. So everybody's meeting at, I'm assuming this is Simona and Cecil's house.
Mm-hmm.
So they're meeting up. Everybody's excited for the trip. Whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. And remind me, Nita, did Heavenly call or did Simone call her?
Don't know. I
Okay.
think Heavenly called
Okay, no worries. So
to let her
basically,
know
to
that she
let
wasn't.
exactly. So Heavenly and Simone have a little chit chat. Simone put her on speaker, and Heavenly blatantly told her, "Sis, I ain't coming because Jackie and Curtis ain't coming. You know I don't like this ish, Simone. It's not a good look. It don't feel right. It don't look right. I ain't coming." So
Mm.
they were like, "Okay, well you're negative." So they're like, "Let's call Jackie." And Jackie, poor Jackie child, she damn crying on the phone. Her voice started shaking and breaking, and she couldn't keep her composure. So, what I gathered based on her conversation last episode and this episode, it really seemed like she wanted to go. She was willing to suck it up, push through, and go. And
Mm-hmm.
she was getting a lot of pushback from Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
That's my assumption. I could be dead wrong, but that is my little assumption based on the conversations that were had last week and the actions that took place this week. Um, Anything you want to say about the conversation, the phone calls between Heavenly and Jackie starting to cry?
First of all, why wasn't the camera crews at Jackie and Curtis's house so we can capture what was going on, the conversation that had Jackie crying over the phone?
Very good question.
Why are we protecting her like that? It's called Married to Medicine, so we need to hear the conversation. That's one. Two, child, the way Toya was, I was cracking up. She was like, "All right, girl, bye." So then she called Jackie, and then she got, kind of upset and emotional, like, because Jackie was crying, but she didn't give a hell if Heavenly ain't come. She was like, "All right, girl, bye." I was just like, it was funny. But
That was
we need to get more of Curtis and
Jackie.
Jackie.
Now, I will say this from the production standpoint as to why they probably were not at Jackie in the crib, because usually if we're thinking back on the history of Bravo and particularly the Housewives franchise, we never, on the day of the trip, we never, cast and crew is never at the ladies' home. The only home they're at is if they're meeting, if the cast is meeting up at said home. But you rarely ever see production at just whoever's cast member's home the day of a trip. The agreement is everybody's going to meet at said location, and that's there. So they had the crew there to anticipate the whole cast being there. I think
I
Jackie and
agree,
Curtis.
Monique.
I think Jackie and Curtis pulled a okey doke on production and was like, we're not coming, and it was too late for them to, do anything about it. Of course, of course, they later showed up late. Um,
I think the ringleader of that was Heavenly.
Definitely.
Heavenly is definitely the producer of the show, a producer of the show, not the a producer of the show, and she's trying to make moments. She's trying to create moments. And just like Monique just said, they made it an issue when wasn't nobody talking about it. It
Nope.
happened 4 or 5 seasons ago, and ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody brought it up since. So why the hell do they think somebody gonna bring it up? The only reason why they talking about it is because y'all making it an issue. Get the
Yes,
hell
ma'am.
out.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Because I feel like, yes, everyone remembers the scandal, but ain't nobody remember that shit happened in fucking Hilton Head. I promise you, them bitches did not know. That was
Right,
6 years
because
ago.
vlogs had it like he was caught in the airport. Who knew it was Hilton Head? I didn't know it was Hilton Head.
I didn't
Where
know
they
none.
was going, I guess they found out the destination that they either came from or went to, because I guess maybe you can find that out. However, didn't nobody know that? The pictures was caught at the airport, at Atlanta airport.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
that's
think.
why I believe that Simone didn't, that when they
Oh,
said let's go to Hilton Head, she didn't think nothing about it, because
I
in the
agree.
blogs it was the Atlanta airport. So there's that.
I agree, sis. I agree. Ain't nobody thinking about the location of the nigga cheating. Like, ain't nobody remember that shit from 6 years ago.
Right.
The location. Like, y'all ain't that fucking special. So anyway, moving on, y'all. So Jackie at this point says she's not coming. We know she shows up, whatever. So they on the bus. The only thing I remember from the conversation on the bus, need to fill me in on the other stuff, but the only shit I remember that caught my attention was when they started talking about sex and oral sex. And apparently African dude was like, oh, in our culture, let me stop. In our culture, we don't do oral. And baby, in the confessional, Dr. Alicia was like, he was like, I mean, you don't really like that, do you? She said, well, you
You
can
can
do
get
it.
down there more.
You can get down there, Mo. And then Phaedra on the bus was like, well, baby, the Africans I mess with. On
Listen,
and
if you coming to the United States thinking you gonna get a United States lady, you better be facing the nation. Listen, I don't understand I don't understand how would you connect yourself to somebody and y'all are on 2 different continents. The continents are not meeting. Shout out to Jesse Wu. These are the continents and they're not meeting. Alicia, why would you tie yourself to a man like that? Was this an arranged marriage? What
oh,
the fuck is going on? I'm not understanding. Kima does not seem like a viable candidate for marriage with Dr. Alicia. Girl, I don't know what you want to do, but that shit don't make no sense to me. I'm sorry, it don't.
one lick of sense, baby. Not one
It
lick of
don't.
sense.
And listen, you talking about you don't do, baby? Where my purse
No
at?
cookie.
All right. I see y'all.
I'm out. Good night.
Later. I'm
Will
gone.
one be? I'm out this bitch.
I'm out.
I'm clocking out.
What you mean you don't do oral
A
sex?
lot of men don't. That's the thing. A lot of men don't, but I think they're gonna get their dicks. Sorry. Woo!
Baby, I'm out of there.
It don't matter. My little
Where's
channel
my
ain't
fucking
blown up
purse?
yet. I can
My
still curse.
shit. Let me get my shit and I'm gone. Hello?
Child. I think men that don't. Never mind. Let me just shut up.
I don't know none.
That. That's it for that conversation, y'all. I don't remember nothing else memorable from the so we just gonna
Oh
move on.
yeah. Wait, Dr. Eugene
What he
said
say?
this weird ass story about a man passing away from an overdose
Oh my god.
because he put cocaine,
Mm-hmm.
the booger sugar, on a dildo and effed it. I said, what? I said, where did this conversation come from? Dr. Eugene, did you just want to have a moment?
No,
And they
he's an ER doctor. They see the wildest things. He's 100% telling the truth. People do some shit like people do some
I was like, do
strange
you really have
things.
to hear that story? I was just like,
People
okay.
do some
I mean, maybe
strange.
it was a long ride and they just needed something to entertain us. So
Monique said, "I don't suck popsicles, so I'm not sucking your goo."
okay. Right. And when she said it, she said not oral. She's like, I need to have sex with him, but she said not oral. But I'm wondering, does he not receive it and she don't receive it because the whole oral sex is taboo, or he expect for her to do it
Right.
and he not doing it to her?
Exactly. Ding ding
Because
ding.
baby, that's a game over for me. Game
Game over.
over. Game over.
Lil flip. Game over.
Next.
There's a lot of men who don't want to. Man, next topic because it's gonna be turned to something else. What the hell they talking about? Picking the rooms. You want to talk about this? Because I don't.
No, all I know is that crab boil was dry as hell.
Yeah,
I ain't see no seasoning,
baby.
no butter, no nothing. I'm like,
Sauce.
what the fuck is going on?
God
And so
damn,
then they
Curtis
ended up
big.
coming.
Why is Curtis so goddamn tall and big? That is a big man. Oh my god. Look at Daddy Damon, Dr. Damon Daddy compared to Curtis, and that's in the upper left-hand corner, y'all. Look how short. And look how tall
With
he is.
that
So
big ass fucking mole on his face,
Curtis
with
is
his knock knees and his bald head and his saggy face. I can't believe bitches want to fuck him. Ooh,
oh
y'all need to be shot.
oh my
He
god.
should not be getting no damn pussy.
I, mm. I ain't got nothing to say. So Ashley, wow, I gotta go to bed. Jackie and Big Country, as Keisha likes to say. Why does she call that man Big Country though? Oh my god.
Big country, big ugly. That's what he need to be called. Big ugly. Big ugly. Honey.
Oh my god. So Dr. Jackie and Curtis in his mole and Dr. Damon Daddy and Dr. Heavenly show up, honey, and the group is stunned. But in a positive way, Dr. Simone is very excited to see her bestie show up. She gives Curtis a hug and says, I got your back, and all this stuff. Any thoughts on their initial arrival before the temperature starts to heat up? Any thoughts, or you want to get to the drama?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got nothing to
I
say.
already said my piece on there. If
All
you
right.
want me to drag Curtis a little bit more, I will.
So let's get into the first bit of drama because this is a two-parter. Um, Now I'm trying to remember how this shit even popped up. I don't remember who said what first. I think Simone kicked it off and she was just basically saying, look, for anyone to insinuate that I would intentionally plan this trip at this location to hurt you guys, whatever, they're crazy. She was like, me and Cecil have been together for 27 years, and we would not be here if it wasn't for y'all too, as well as Toya. And we would never, mess with the marriage and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. And then did Heavenly chime in? Or did Simone take shots at Heavenly first to make her chime in? Either way, Heavenly chimed in, and her and Simone get into a screaming match. And Dr. Simone said, I don't give a fuck about you. And Heavenly, I don't give a fuck about you either. We can go, bitch. So it got crazy, crazy, crazy between them. Then them white neighbors was like, y'all not doing this shit up in here. And about to file a noise complaint. So they got their black ass up, took their black ass inside before they pissed off them white folks. Now, what you want to say about this?
It was a mess because the reason why I say, like, girl, Heavenly used to be my girl. 100 grand. However, the stuff that she is doing on her YouTube page and how she's talking, it makes me look at her and the show in a different light. It feels like she's trying to be a producer. She's trying to make the moments because, like everybody said, ain't nobody talked about this infidelity until you brought it up. And so I was so mad at that whole thing where you're sitting up there just like, y'all are bringing more attention to it. Y'all should have just had like a little offside conversation. Look, we just gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna say nothing. We're not gonna bring it up. If it's not bothering Curtis and Jackie, listen, she stayed with the nigga. So if she stayed with him, who the hell cares where he cheated at?
Who gives a shit?
The nigga who cheated, you still with him. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. And so that whole thing, I'm not buying it. It is heavily coming to us with the bullshit. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And Simone was right talking about Heavenly being her guard dog. Like, no. That bitch Dr. Jackie look younger than Heavenly. She can talk for her goddamn self. Get the fuck out of here. No.
Well,
no. I ain't going for it.
Next. Shit got real. Shit got very, very. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. Shit got real because, again, I don't remember the exact verbiage, but somehow, some way, Sweet Tea chimed in and was basically like, no, Jackie, I think you deserve to be on the hot seat. And I'm going to speak my mind. When y'all had no business coming for me, making me feel uncomfortable, laughing at my situation, but now when it's you want me to give you grace. And I'm not going to negate her feelings. I think her feelings are actually valid. I think, however, I don't know if I agree with how she handled it. Like, I don't believe in like jumping in shit when it's already hot. Like, I'm the type of person that I'll just pull you. I would have pulled you to the side later that night or the next morning. But hey, it made for good TV. We're talking about it.
Yeah, we're on a reality show.
We on a reality show. So hey, give us something to talk about. And I will say, even though I think Sweet Tea has some liquid courage in her system, She got some brownie points from a lot of fans who feel like Jackie gets away with murder and that Jackie deserves to be in the hot seat and Jackie deserves to have to
And
answer.
does.
So Sweet Tea won some brownie points from some people. How did you feel about and her saying F you and I don't know. How do you feel about all that?
She get a couple of brownie points for me for
Mm-hmm.
actually standing up to her. But the only thing you could say was "fuck you, bitch." Like, girl, what? Articulate. Get some words out. This was your opportunity to drag Jackie, Dr. Jackie, by her braids. You
Ooh.
could have done that. You could have went in on her marriage, just like she went in on your marriage. You could have said all types of things. You always
This
want to talk about
marriage.
somebody old, and you could have said something of the sort. And then she still sunned you and kept on sunning you. She
Yeah.
was like, get it off your chest, baby girl. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
I'm gonna
And
get baby
baby,
girl together later. I'm gonna check baby
I'm
girl
going to
later.
handle her.
Handle. There you go. Thank you. I'm gonna handle baby girl later.
I said, hello? I said, girl, no ma'am. No ma'am and no Pam. But I do applaud her, but this is in her freshman, like her freshman
Yeah.
era. She's like,
Yeah.
she doesn't know how to read. She doesn't know what to do, and she gonna try or whatever. And I'm just gonna go ahead and give her applause for even standing up to Jackie because don't nobody
Mhm.
else do.
True.
Don't nobody else do. Yes, she was being condescending to her.
Oh,
Come on, get it off your chest,
100%.
baby girl.
One
But at
hundred
the
percent.
same time, we're not going to dismiss that Sweet Tea has been uh, uh, ageism,
Age shaming.
age shaming against the friend group.
She has.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. At the
Nita,
same
didn't you
time, like, go ahead and stand up for yourself, girl. I get it. I get it.
Nita, say marriage for me again?
Merge.
I love
Merge.
it.
Merge.
Yes, DMV in the house. You sounded like Ashley and Quick. Marriage.
You lying for real? I sound that bad.
Y'all say marriage the same exact way. That's how I
Merge.
know it's a DMV thing. Because y'all said marriage the same way.
Oh, I
I
feel like my
freaking love
ponytail
it.
about to come off.
Uh-oh. Not come off on camera. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting sleepy, child. What's next?
Miss Karen said no, zero brownie points from me.
Yeah, I saw that. Miss
Yeah,
Kira not having it.
I'm side
Miss
eyeing
Kira.
Dr. Jackie, but no, that wasn't it. It wasn't it because she didn't do it right. And now
I'm
she want
not.
to talk about I apologize.
I'm just gonna skip to because none of this shit matters to me. Um, so we okay, so top left corner. The next morning, Heavenly and Dr. Simone have a little conversation, and Heavenly does take some accountability and apologize, although I think it takes two. But she did apologize, which I can commend. And Simone accepted her apology, and they seemingly moved forward rather quickly. Um, all to the good. Now they get on the bus for the day's adventures, and Sweet Tea takes it upon herself to issue an apology to Jackie. She admits that she was in her feelings, or her fifis, as Nita likes to say. Um, and she lashed out and acted inappropriately, and she apologized to Jackie, which what I felt was a sincere apology. However, Jackie is a grudge holder, and she gave a very nice, nasty response. He was like, well, apologies are
As she
for you,
always do.
as Jackie does, because she's not gonna get low in the gutter with you, but she is gonna, yeah. So she was like, well, apologies are for you. I remember her saying that. Um, Jackie listened to her, but she didn't really accept it fully. And it was funny when Sweet Tea leaned to who? Did she lean to Heavenly? And she's like,
Heavenly, do you
Heaven,
think she accept
do
my
you think
apology?
she apology? And Heaven was like, no, probably not. No. Mm-mm. And
That was
again,
so funny to me. I don't
that
know
was very
why.
funny.
It's
That was
so
very funny. And I don't, hey, it's very fresh. I usually can get over stuff within a day, but depending how much you piss me off, I might need a couple days. So it might have been too fresh. The next morning, we'll see how the rest of the trip in the season plays out between the two. And we'll see what pops off at the reunion between the two. But
yeah.
it is what it is. We'll see.
You know how Jackie is. It's a no dog. Forget that.
Anything important about this? Because I'm ready to wrap this
No,
up.
no.
Okay. Y'all, so that's it for Married to Medicine. The last couple episodes have been a little bit of a filler. So this was a little bit more on the entertaining side. I'm not saying it was an amazing episode, but it was definitely more entertaining. For that, I'm going to give it a 7.5 because it gave us something to talk about.
I gave it an 8.
They're very nice. Let's see what the rest of our people think. Monique Johnson, not surprised. She gave it a 4. Um, very on brand. Anybody else? Kira, okay, on my speed, 7.5. I don't know who else is here. Some people probably LSW. I think we lost her, but it's okay. Appreciate your support, sis. Shout out to our supporters, our OG supporters, our new supporters. Shout out to our replay crew. Please be interactive in the comments. Like our videos on both platforms, meaning my channel as well as Nita's channel. Get our watch time up. Get our likes up, get our views up. We trying to get up in the
I don't
new
know what we doing, what we not doing. I don't know what's
going on. Child, I'll have a conversation with y'all another day because when it comes to YouTube, I've made peace with certain things. So I just don't even. I gotta focus on YouTube. I'm not gonna say too much. We'll have another conversation another day. But yay, like, subscribe, comment, and please make sure the notification bell is turned on for both me and Nita so you can support your girls, okay? This way you will get notified whenever we drop new content. Nita, do you have anything coming up on your channel that you want to share with the people?
Yes. I actually just filmed a trailer reaction for A Quiet Place Day 1.
You did?
Yes.
Well,
so I'm getting ready to edit it, and it's gonna be up within 15 minutes because it's already done. I didn't have to do much editing. It's good.
Girl,
it's
Nita,
good.
when I told you, I texted Lamont about it because I wanted him
to I love A Quiet Place.
Love A Quiet Place. I texted Lamont about it because I wanted him to cover it on his Black Entertainment News segment. But yeah, so I love The Quiet Place franchise.
Me too. That was like one of my top 10 movies of both years that they came out. So number 1, number 2, and even though the director is different, I still am interested from the trailer. Yeah. Have you seen the trailer yet? Or are you going to watch it with me when I upload it?
That's why I'm so excited because I saw the trailer today.
Oh, okay.
Now I will say, it's not what I expected for the third one.
I was like,
yeah, that's not what I expected, but I'm going in with an open mind. It looks amazing still. I think we will be thoroughly entertained. I do like that we're gonna be able to see it. What happened day one on a grander scale
Yeah,
because
on a different point of view.
different point of view on a grander scale because when the if y'all don't know, I really want y'all to watch A Quiet Place. If you guys like a thriller, a suspense, do they say it's horror? I don't know if it categorizes as horror. It might. I don't really
It's
know. But
a
I'm
horror
just gonna
thriller.
say horror, thriller, suspense. Watch it. It is like an end of the world type of movie, but I love those type of movies, especially if it's
That's what I
executed.
said. In my review, I was like, can you imagine if that shit happened in real time, in
Wow.
real life? Like,
No.
like when I watch it, I'll be like
Yeah, I don't want
it
that.
just feels so
I don't want that.
real. Like,
I don't want
God,
that.
please, no,
I
please
don't
don't
want
let
that.
it
I don't want that. I don't want that. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I don't want that.
happen.
I
Right.
don't want that I don't want that for us. I don't want us to
But
suffer.
yes, I'm getting ready to edit that and upload it in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Yes. Okay. Monique says it's
So if
like a
y'all
horror.
haven't seen it, make sure you watch my trailer reaction. It's only like five
I'm gonna watch
minutes.
it
It's
tonight before I go to sleep. Now I'm glad you plugged it. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
yeah,
But yeah, y'all, I feel like if y'all like a suspense thriller type of movie, definitely give A Quiet Place a try. You will be
it's
entertained.
so good. It's
Very
so
good.
good.
And I really enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to the third one. Lupita Nyong'o is going to star in it as a main character.
Shaman Hansu.
Yes, gonna be in it. So it's promising. I think it's promising. So sorry we made it about that. But yeah. Anyway, turn
Right, we're about to get on out of here. But that's what's coming up on the channel. I did a wellness Wednesday, so it's almost
okay.
like a self-care, self love manifestation type of video. That was a 1 hour live that I did at lunchtime around noontime. That's on the
Okay.
channel as well. So check that out. I'm gonna do that every first Wednesday of the month where
Okay.
I'll try to talk about a healing journey, a being your better self, getting to your better self. So
Okay.
I did that. That's on the channel as well. And then the trailer reaction will be up there in about 10 minutes.
Turn up. Well, you guys, what's going on my channel? Honestly, I'm probably going to do a couple. I'm probably just gonna be featured on people's channels this week, as far as like Moochie doing, covering Power. The Power finale or Power Raising Canaan finale is this coming Friday. So I think I'll be able to join Moochie on a couple things, and next week probably Vacay J. So watch me out for that. I will do. I think I would like to do a wrap up video where I just talk about the main highlights, OMG moments of the season. I might make it a panel thing. I haven't decided yet, or it might be a solo video. I don't know,
Yeah, I
but
think I'm gonna do that too.
yeah, so definitely tune in for that. You never know. We might do it together. You never know. But either way, I'm definitely gonna crank that out probably next week because I'm going out of town this weekend. And yeah, y'all, thank you for being patient with me. Some of y'all know I've been sick, been battling health issues, and also trying to battle or not battle, but move, do all that
Just be
stuff.
life.
Life has been lifing, and this year has started out rough for me, but I'm still going to remain optimistic and positive and hopeful. And just give me a couple weeks, y'all, to get settled. I still got a lot of stuff to do in my house, but give me a couple weeks. Your girl will be back and better than ever. My goal this year is to crank out 2 videos each week, and I am committed to doing that goal. Definitely, y'all hold me accountable. Y'all know I'm close with my community. Y'all DM me on Instagram, message me, be like, "Hey, bitch, where them videos at, girl?" Hold me accountable. But that's the vibe. That's the goal. Um, thanks for hanging in there with me on this crazy ride.
For the support.
Yes, thank you. And I shout out to Demarcus Vaughn because I didn't realize it when I woke up, but apparently I hit 800 subscribers. Woo, 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 woo. I know it's still a small number, but that's okay. I'm growing at
Girl,
my
I'm
own
still
pace.
small enough too.
Listen, I'm growing at my own pace, my own speed. It is what it is. I'm not in competition with nobody, y'all. Really, I do YouTube leisurely. I do it because it's a creative outlet for me. I've always been a talker. I've always been a viewer of reality TV, and I've always been into pop culture. So honestly, YouTube is a creative outlet for me, and I'm blessed because the last 2 years I've met some amazing people. I did give you a shout out. I don't know if you saw it, but I tagged you in my post. But I've met some amazing people along the way. And I'm thankful for that. So this
Yeah.
shit is not stressing me out. I'm just not letting it stress me out. I got bigger fish to fry. But anyways, I'm just talking shit at this point. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for the OG supporters. I'm getting a lot of new supporters. Thank you to every person who's ever featured me on their channel. That actually goes a long way. Shout out to VKJ. I think a lot of people followed me recently from his channel. Shout out to you, VKJ. I appreciate your support. Anybody, everybody, Nita, Moochie, Lamont, definitely Lamont. He's the one that really put me on. Thank you, Lamont. Thank you, everybody who's just been a friend to me, a mentor to me. And yes, honey, I'm on the road to 1,000. I don't care about the money. I don't care shit. I just want to get at least 1,000 subscribers to say I got 1,000 subscribers at this point. Fuck this shit. So we gonna get 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, mother trucker. That's my little goal. That's my little goal for myself, child. But anyways, I'm just talking shit now. I gotta go to bed because I'm getting delirious. Notification bells for me and Nita. Watch her tonight or at least tomorrow morning. She's gonna drop a trailer reaction to A Quiet Place. Please, y'all look into it. It's a great franchise. I think y'all would enjoy it. And we're out of here, baby. Until next time. Holla.
Bye.